Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Off target from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. And the three ball is good.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The three ball is good.
Simmons, a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closely. Off target at the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Simmons, a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Launches it. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find it.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
B, the pass to Claxton. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Ball with it, now defended by B. Pass to Rozier. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Johnson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's B. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. Simmons on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Simmons, a screen on Rozier. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And right now, Brooklyn, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Here's Ball after Ben Simmons' bucket. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Williams. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's B. He's covered by Ball. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Rozier kicks to Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. And a miss there on the triple.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's B. No scoring in this one. That shot wide open.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And there's the pass to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they'd start a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Williams with the block. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's B. He has yet to score. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Right side, Williams. Out to the right wing. Now, here is Miller. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
B, the pass to Dinwiddie. Over Rozier. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
He had a nice open look right there. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Rozier. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Knicks in New York. Has to be. Simmons, a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 6-point game. It's Miller on the wing from downtown. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 6. Shot clock at 6. Miller dishes to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Beaton. That's his first foul. Thomas checked in for Dinwiddie. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Ball. Here's Rozier. He had 15 points last outing. Bridges, no one around him. And again, the Hornets missing. Brooklyn leading by 6. Johnson in the corner. From deep. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got that one up quick. And the Nets lead by 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Rozier. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's B. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow. On the wing, Johnson. The tray drills the three-pointer. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Bridges. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely was not himself. Shot clock at 5. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rozier's got 7 points.
There's just an enthusiasm, a fire that Terry Rozier brings to the game, and this guy a big-time answer on the three-point line.
Here's Johnson. He's got 12. Now Miller passes it to Washington. That 3 off the mark. Nets leading by 8. Here's B. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Rozier looking around. Shoots. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. B, the pass to Simmons. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Thomas. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket, and stolen by Williams. To the inside, Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Thomas against Miller. And the pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. For Brooklyn, Simmons checked in for Baisley, and B subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Hornets trail by 12. They've got Simmons. Also Thomas out there. And it's Watford in its center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Washington sets the pick for Miller. Lets it go from 11. Here's Richards. The kick out to Ball. Takes the three. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Down low. And Ball slams it in.
And not just the score. Miller conditioned as well, showing great vision on that play.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Rozier, the pass to Richards. Here's the dish to Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
Here's B. Driving inside. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 9. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. To the paint, here's B. Back to Dinwiddie. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Well, you look at B. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Brandon Miller.
And really both showing a gift at the defensive end, applying pressure and picking pockets.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's B. With the drive. Pass to Watford. Outside Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Richards. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Richards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons, a screen on Ball. Here's B, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. We know Doors officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. And it's Johnson in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Passes it to Washington. Off target with his three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's B. He's got 5. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Charlotte calls timeout.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Miller. Averaging about 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Rozier. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's B. His scoring has been the engine that drives us. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow. There's the pick. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Poked loose. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Williams passes to Rozier. Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. 5 to shoot with the shot. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Walker's checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 8, 20.
Nets leading by 11. Now the pass to B for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Rozier. Lock at 6. Williams has a screen for Rozier. And it's Miller in the corner. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists tonight.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to B. Inside. Claxton, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bridges finds Rozier. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for B. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 1st in assists, 1st in steals, and he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Simmons, a screen on Ball. Taken away by Williams. Bridges with it. Now guarded by B. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. Knocked away. Here's Williams. It's blocked. Simmons against Ball. Here's B. He's got 5. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Outside, Simmons. Back to Johnson. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons. Johnson's got 15 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Williams kicks the ball. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Right side, Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 22.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Simmons with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Unable to get that one. Good D by Miller. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Kicks it to Simmons. Johnson outside. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Claxton. Tries again. Nice D from Williams. Hornets trail by 7. Ball with it. Now guarded by B. Rozier for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Simmons a screen on Ball. Into the lane.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, there's no secret. Their bench performance is the big reason for this lead. They got that scoring punch. That's a nice dimension to it.
Next up, let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Miller is out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the center position. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar build, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Rozier against Dinwiddie. Left side, Ball. And Simmons slams it in.
Now, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Hornets trail by 15. Rozier the pass to Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Brooklyn leading by 13. And we're We're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Williams. The Hornets shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Passes it the ball. He dishes it to Williams. Count that one. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
There's the pass to B. Simmons, a screen on Ball. Oh, the lob for Simmons. A shot off that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so he makes both from the line. Nets leading by 9. B, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's B. He's covered by Ball. Outside for Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Simmons. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Terry Rozier. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 17 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's B. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Williams. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Tries to keep it alive. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Rozier's got 9 points.
Sometimes the defense is willing to contest that in-between game, and Terry Rozier says, listen, if it's a bucket, I'll take it.
Here's B. He's got 10. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rozier. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hornets trail by 10. And here is Ball. 24 points for him. It's Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets leading by 10. Here's B. Dinwiddie passes to B. And he drives in, and it's good. 2 points. B's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Dishes it to Miller. Ball kicks to Rozier. Outside, Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the shot is good. He's got 17.
At 6'11", with strong instincts and an excellent handle, sometimes setting your teammates up is easy, Ben Simmons.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama who put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. Ball finds Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Offline with his three.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
That climbing three-point percentage for Terry Rozier just gets better and better.
Johnson outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside for Simmons. Over Rozier. And too long on the shot.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bridges. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night. Passes to B. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 14 points for B.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Bridges a screen on Johnson. Out to Bridges. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Simmons a screen on Ball. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Can't stop the alley-oop home. Bridges finds Ball. Pick by Bridges. Ball, the pass to Williams. And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got 6.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
B, the pass to Claxton. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn making a change. Thomas is checked in. Washington's checked in for the Hornets. And there's the drive. B gets the bucket. 16 points for him.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Rozier for 3. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so it's Charlotte with it. Miller up on top. Thomas covering. Washington sets the pick for Rozier. Bridges dishes to Miller. And again, the Hornets missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Simmons a screen on Rozier. To the middle. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Spins. Rozier the pass to Washington. Back to Rozier. Johnson against Bridges. Washington sets the pick for Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Rozier for the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 11. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Thomas. Fires top of the key. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's Miller with the 3. They recover it. Washington kicks to Miller. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Miller's got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's B. He's covered by Washington. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Washington with the screen on Thomas. The 10-footer. And that one hits back iron.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bridges passes to Miller. Washington with it from outside the arc. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Outside Thomas. Pass to B. Back to Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. Throws it up high.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Charlotte again missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
B the pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 12-point game.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what...
Timeout call by Brooklyn. We've got Johnson. Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's B, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bucket is good.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Ball surveying the defense. Out to Bridges. Miller, the pass to Rozier. 6 to shoot. Ball no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Screen by Simmons. He takes it in, and Simmons slams it in.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
Rozier against Dinwiddie. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's B. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. B the pass to Claxton. Rozier with the steal. Feeds to Bridges. Pass to Miller. Over Johnson. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
B the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's B. Rozier defending. Fires for 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Here's B. Drives to the hoop. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
On the wing, Rozier. Dinwiddie covering. It's deflected, and they get it back. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, ball. And there's the feed to Miller. It's stolen by Johnson.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Rozier the pass to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Rozier for 3. The kick out to Ball. Bridges finds Williams. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 12. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A 3-ball. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's B. Going inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Nets leading by 12. B the pass to Dinwiddie. Looking to end his cold spell. That one wide left. Well, the Hornets shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the basket by Rozier.
Assist, Miles Bridges.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Johnson outside. Passes it to B. Six on the shot clock, to the paint, and stolen by Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Hornets trail by 10. Outside, Ball. Down low. Here's Williams. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for B.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams has a screen for Ball. He feeds it to Bridges. 4 on the clock. And here's Miller outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.